In this episode of Quick Hacks, we're going to be focusing on inversion sprains. So maybe you're one of those individuals who, for whatever reason, you're walking along, you don't notice something that's on the ground, and suddenly you roll your ankle and collapse. Maybe you're a soccer player who, at an early age, had a very bad sprained ankle, and for whatever reason, you keep repeating that every time you run out onto the pitch. Doesn't matter how it happens. The fact is that the body is going to respond to that sprain by trying to prevent it from happening again. But the sad note here is the way in which the body tries to protect itself from inversion sprains often sets you up with more down the road. Now, before we go through this quick hack, I need to point out that I'm neither a doctor, chiropractor, nor physical therapist. I am a movement specialist, and over the years of exploring how the body moves, we've found unique ways to remedy a lot of these situations. But you want to consult your primary care provider before doing anything we're about to go forth and do. So with the inversion sprain, that happens when the ankle rolls and then weight gets distributed downward and the muscle tissue does not slow things down fast enough and bad things begin to happen. So typically what will happen with somebody with an inversion sprain is they'll stay away from the edge of their foot and keep their weight more shifted over to one side than the other, which can bring about a whole cascade of pain and problems later in life. What we want to try and do is teach the body that it's okay to invert the ankle and bad things won't happen. So there's two things we're going to work on. One is called the ankle tilt. And what we'll do is just take the whole foot and try and roll to the outside. And as you roll, the body's weight is going to travel toward the side as well. So continually tilting the ankle so that the foot rolls outward. I can try the same thing on the other side and see if I have a difference between the two. What you'll most likely find is the ankle that has more of a history of inversion sprain, or the one that was recently, there was an accident with that one recently, then you might find that that tissue is a little bit less responsive. It's a little bit more restricted. Either way, just kind of keep on working it. So those are ankle tilts. The other one we're going to focus on, we're just going to work on trying to lengthen out the tissue on the back side of the leg and the outside portion. Because when you walk, you want to strike down on the ground with your heel, especially back into the outside. But with an inversion sprain, we may find that the person strikes more toward the middle or the inside of the ankle and never really allows for the body to experience truly what it should. So what we'll do here is I'm going to flex my foot upward, and I'm going to try and get my weight over to that side while the foot is flexed. And at the same time, I'm going to push my rib cage back as my arm reaches forward, and then I'm just going to come back up. Now I can bring my weight onto that foot and then shift my hips back slightly off to that side, getting the pressure on the outside portion of that heel while the ribs go back with the hips and the hand comes forward. You can do this several times, and what you're most likely going to feel is a wonderful length of tissue opening up through the back of the thigh and the back of the knee, and maybe all the way up through your body. But what you're doing is you're training your body how to move properly and to get away from those accidents of inversion sprains. Do it on a regular basis, see how it feels. Before you go, our new book, Return to Center, breaks down everything we did today and a whole lot more. So check it out at rockysnyder.com. Our link is on our page too. If you still haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. Thanks for watching.